Good morning, good afternoon to yet another beautiful day in Perth and probably the definition of joydrive. This is obviously joydrive's first K car on the channel. A huge shout out to Aaron for letting me take this out. This car is for sale. I'll post all the details down below. He'll organise overseas shipping and probably worldwide shipping if you really wanted it. Go check out the advert. He's fully restored it. It's great. Let's talk a bit more about it. Alright, so it's a Honda TN360. It's basically an NSX. Why is it an NSX, you ask? Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, Honda. Basically an NSX. Just look at it, it's freaking hilarious. Alright, so let's talk about this car very quickly. So obviously it's a 2-cylinder. There is a gearbox behind here. So it is a manual 4-speed, but we'll get to that very shortly. It is insanely small. It weighs around 600-700 kilos, but it can carry 500 kilos. Can you imagine 500 kilos in this thing? Oh man, this is what joydrive is about. It's absolutely fantastic driving with manufacturers' cars. They're incredible. It's so cool. So cool. So as I mentioned, Aaron has restored this. So all the chromes, new window rubbers, door rubbers. Obviously there's not many of these around, so it's actually quite hard to find reference points for this car to find out what's missing and what's not. But the restoration job on this is absolutely awesome. It drives immaculate. So I've just driven it from where he lives to Custom Cars and Coffee, which is about a 40-minute drive. This thing doesn't do 100 k's an hour. Close. Ish. Alright, let's talk about some of the details. This here is the brake drum. So the wheels actually bolt to the brake drum. A lot of Japs reverse these to get a little bit more dish, but obviously they would actually poke out quite a bit. Same with the rear, to give you a bit more track, they sometimes turn them around. Yeah, it's not fancy. Spare wheel, batteries here, and then the fuel tank. The fuel tank's on this side. It carries about 1 litre of fuel, give or take 1 litre. So talk about the inside. Oh, excuse my fat. It's spacious. You've got all your mod cons. Indicator. Yeah, you got that. You've got an air vent, which is always on. You've got a heater down here, which is on or off. We have 3 warning lights: parking brake, high beam, and alternator. And that's it. We have a speedo, which tells you the speed of something. I don't think it's the speed of this car, but it tells you something. You do have washer jets, which is just here. You have to manually pump it. Yeah, you manually pump that bad boy. Got a handbrake. Clutch pedal. This thing is, oh, how can you not like this thing? Check this out as well. Check how much room there is between the gear lever and my leg. Clutch down, first, second, third. Oh, that's in fourth, and that's the clutch down. Oh, it's just great. lots of space for a passenger to sit in. Bitch handle for when you're going hella fast. I actually have no idea what these two do. Yep, not a clue. You've got an ashtray. Yeah. Rabbled on about how awesome this thing is. Let's go for a drive, shall we? Go! Seatbelt, just for sure. Oh man, just the best. The camera is going to be shaking a lot, because, well, reasons. Alright, so I'm going to do the drive in here because on the freeway you will not be able to hear me. Obviously this is no drive review, this is about just me taking out my first K car and having an absolute laugh. This thing will always bring a smile to your face, always. Even if it blows your eardrums out when you're doing the max speed of 80 kilometers an hour. I think we got up to 90 earlier. It's so good. It's actually really easy to drive. I know this is no review, but it's easy to drive. It's no race car, that's for sure. I think I'm going to fall out in some of these corners, but is that what it's about? No. It's about transporting your 50 million cigarettes. I joke about that because this is actually an Australian delivered one, so this is probably about transporting all your emu, all your slabs. Just, you just can't help but smile. We're in a 60, no idea what we're doing. I've just had to download a GPS app on my phone because the speedo, it tells you something. It doesn't quite tell you the speed that you're doing, but it tells you something. I can see why Marty likes these so much from Marty Car Mods. What an absolute giggle. Okay, so the speedo, we're at 100 now. GPS 82. Oh my god, that's loud! Alright, that's us maxed out. Combination of gearbox and tyres at 88! To the future! It legit says 88. There's just one more thing I want to talk about before I hand this thing back to Aaron. Horsey. Yeah, I've actually pulled over on a bridle path, so apologies for annoying everyone here. I was just trying to find so much below. This thing probably gets more looks than any other car I have ever driven. Yep, I've driven some pretty awesome cars actually. This car gets way more looks than any of those put together. People stop at traffic lights, people drive past you at the speed limit when you're not doing the speed limit, and they're like snapping necks constantly. Just an incredible car. Also a testament to Aaron's hard work for making it such a absolutely mint example of a TN360. So if this is your first time on this channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Plenty more videos to come, and I say that in every video, but plenty more videos to come. Some really cool stuff in the pipeline, which I can't give away too much, because if it doesn't happen I'm going to look like a bloody idiot. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and thanks again to Aaron for so much for A, building this car, look at it, and B, letting me drive it. Absolutely hoot of a car. And yeah, if you're interested, details down below if you want to buy it. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.